Over the years, I've found that there are certain types of people that are good for private practitioners. And I've noticed that, for one thing, you have to be able to be in charge of your own schedule. You have to enjoy being able to schedule your own time. And for some people, perhaps the majority of people, that's a difficult thing. But a private practitioner is completely in charge of their own schedule and have to keep the lesser important things out of that schedule. It's a real skill. Another area is work-life balance, because it can feel like you're at work all the time, that you're answering the phone all the time. And now with smartphones and texting, it's all times of the day or night. So you have to wrestle with that balance between personal life and work life. And another way of saying that is you really have to struggle with the balance between being and doing. You have to be able to be in the moment and balance that with all of the activity you have to do to keep the private practice going. People that are good at private practice typically enjoy new and novel experiences. They put themselves out there in situations that they normally be in, and they kind of enjoy stretching themselves in that way. They're also lifelong learners. You have to be able to move with a changing landscape, and right now the landscape of psychotherapy is changing pretty drastically in the country. And so you really have to have the mindset that you're going to constantly be able to learn. Are you a risk taker? A lot of people have trouble with risk tolerance. And when you're forming your own business, as you are in private practice, you have to ask yourself how much risk you're comfortable with. And by risk, I don't only mean financial risk, but also the risk of putting yourself out in front of audiences, perhaps speaking when you're not used to speaking, or writing, or being a columnist in local newspapers or magazines. In other words, putting yourself out in new situations and risking the uncomfortable feeling that can bring. But that's all part of a comfort zone. And I found that successful private practitioners are pretty willing to push themselves outside of their comfort zone.